reaching into unconditional love. So the first thing we're going to do is just take a couple of breaths together. And we're reminded of the importance of the breath. The breath is our connection to all that is. And the beautiful part of that is we are also the breath. So as we're breathing in, we're not breathing in something separate from us. We're breathing in an aspect of who we are. So just taking that breath in and following it down to the heart. And unconditional love seems a task in a way. Like, how can I do that? How can I love me? I don't know that I do love myself that way. Those are the thoughts that come into our minds. And how would I know it? How do I do it? And what if I don't get it right? And these are all thoughts that we have. But you are not separate from anything. You're not separate from the air you breathe. It merges in with your body. And you exhale it out. And it merges with the trees and becomes oxygen again. And it merges with everyone else that's breathing. It's like a shared soup that we're all drinking and sharing. So there's nothing separate from you. Not even unconditional love. And what tries to separate us from it is just the thoughts in our minds. But you are aware of the thoughts in your minds. And you're not separate from those thoughts, because we're separate from nothing. But you are not solely those thoughts. You're not simply the air. You're not simply the thoughts. You are this energy that embodies a body that gets to play with these hands, that gets to respond to energy, that gets to respond to all the other aspects of yourself. So even as we slow our breath and continue just to breathe that in, relaxing into the chair we're in, or on the bed, or on the mat, wherever you're at, knowing that you don't have to achieve unconditional love. You don't have to earn unconditional love. That you are that love that you've been seeking. So let's just imagine as we get really comfortable and we breathe in and take that towards our heart. And we notice our heart beating. Feel it. You might even be able to hear it a little bit, but it doesn't matter if you don't feel it or you don't hear it. You know that it's beating. And it picks this rhythm. And it times in with the rest of us as we all join together in recognizing the unconditional love that we are. And as we focus in that heart area, just imagine concentrating all of your focus on your heart area, just that area. Making it kind of like a tight and tighter ball, focusing all the way down to like one cell in your body. And around this one cell in your body, it's like a sphere. And out further away from that single cell in the heart area is all the thoughts, all the fears of the day. Did I make a mistake? Am I going to lose my job? Am I going to be okay? Does she like me? Does he like me? All those things. And that one little individual cell that you are is aware of each of those thoughts, and they're way out there. And your focus is right there in that one powerful, single, undivided cell. You just breathe into that. And that little cell is connected to every other cell in your body. It can communicate with any other cell. You just keep your focus on that. And recognize that you are that cell. And you are also every other cell in your body. But the sharpest of your focus is on that one single cell. And in the nucleus of that cell is unconditional love. It's what that cell is made of. It's what makes that cell alive. And in that one cell is all the love that you would ever need. And you just cozy right up to it. You realize you're not separate from it. You become that single cell. All your focus on that one cell. No distractions. And you don't just observe the center of it. You join the center of that cell. And can you feel it? That unconditional love. And as soon as you rest in that cell, and in that unconditional love, it fills your whole body. And it connects to every other cell in your body. And it shares that. And it didn't require you to do a thing. It didn't require you to be a particular thing. It's not worried about those thoughts. And you just stay focused on that one cell. And can you feel the powerful energy of that one single cell? And then know that you've got millions, billions in your body, all ready to love you. And you let that single cell love every single other cell. And it doesn't care what's happened in your day, it loves you. And you realize you are that cell, so you don't care what happened in your day today, you love you. And it's as simple and easy as that, with no requirements. And let's just feel that. Let's keep our focus on the center of that cell, and merging into that center. Feeling the energy of it. The energy that's you. And it's so powerful. And that's how much is in just one little cell. And as you stay merged into that one little cell in the center of it, you are that cell. You're the center of that cell. Let it spread to your whole body. it just lights up the next cell and the next one and the next one. And it goes all the way out to your fingertips and your toes. It fills your legs and your arms and your chest and your body. It fills your throat and your eyes and your hands and your hair. And you let it fill your mind. Let it touch every thought. Let every thought you think be touched by unconditional love. Let every aspect of your body be touched by unconditional love. And you would not deny it to any part of you. And then it becomes a bubble around you. And you wouldn't deny it to anything in your environment. And you share it to the couch and the walls and the house and the floor and the earth and the cat next to you and the dog across the room. And you share it out to your neighborhood and your city. And you share it out to the world. Because you wouldn't deny it of anyone. And let's just sit in that, sharing it with this world right now. Noticing how it builds in us and fills our own bodies. Then it just spills over. Wraps around the world. It's not hard. It's not fancy. It just is. And you are this unconditional love that you were seeking. And now you're full of it. You're full of all that unconditional love. And you're able to share it out. And you don't even have to direct it. Because who wouldn't you share it with? You just let it ooze all out. And that's the power of one cell in your magnificent cell-filled body. Able to love every being on this planet because you got cells to spare. And any thought or worry or desire that you have, you let that love touch it. And it'll take care of manifestation. And you'll manifest what you truly desire versus any thought of what that may have been. You are love. And we're just going to hold this space for a little bit. Not thinking. Just going back to focusing on the center of that cell. Merging with the center of that cell. Loving your body through the center of the cell. Because you're the energy that feeds every cell in your body. You're that unconditional love. And have you noticed that it's boundless? That it's timeless? That it always has been and always will be? And you don't have to be perfect to get it. It's just recognizing it. It's already there. Loving you as is. Isn't that the best contract in the world? As is. We always want a warranty, but not now. It's perfect. As is. As is always. As is always will be. As is, even when I'm scared. And even when I'm sad. And as is when things don't seem to be working out. As is perfectly fine. With nothing to fear. The grace to be sad. And the pleasure of being joyful. The beauty of is. Just is that you're loved. Just is that you are loved. And even when you don't recognize it, you're still it. It's always right there in the cells of your body, in the nucleus. You are the energy of that. And that always transforms with you and embodies whatever the next state is. We just take our entire focus again back to the center of that cell. And not just looking at it, but merging into it. Because that's our awareness merging into our being. See, you're always the being. You're never not the being. You're just bringing that awareness into merging with who you are. And who you are absolutely adores you. When we seek unconditional love, it's merely the mind recognizing that it exists. And at first it takes that focus and looks out here. Maybe this person will give it to me. You know, mommy didn't quite get it right. Daddy didn't quite get it right. My first 5 ex-husbands didn't get it right. Whatever. And that awareness, it's been looking for itself. Didn't know it. So when you take that focus and you just take it down to one little cell, that one little drop of nectar of you was enough to light up your entire body.